We are all here for the wave of the bull. And of course, ripe bananas. Polkadot 2.0 is coming. It's coming in a big way. Or is it? We have to think twice about this because Polkadot 2.0, unfortunately, to me, after seeing it revamped, still isn't enough. I have made a thread about Polkadot. It is a layer 1 chain. They launched all the projects in 2021. They actually launched them on Ethereum because Ethereum was booming, just to tell you something about that. Polkadot is down in the dumps, down 92, 93%. But, you know, every other layer 1 chain is. Everything's gotten wrecked, besides a few scam ones like Polygon, which might be heading there towards there in later because of their fake coffee sponsorship. And ETHMAX is being unable to hold the price up because eventually the retailers are going to wake up that they are holding a bag of nothing. Now, with Polkadot 2.0, we're going to have to go through what's going on, friends, because I want to tell you, you have to learn, okay? I'm here to show you this. There are things you can fix, and there are things you can't. You just need a whole new slate. Polkadot is going to be this example. Now, on October 24th is going to be an enormous Polkadot unlock, and you see this is going to, it might get even worse, okay? It might get even worse just in a few weeks because a lot of people are going to be getting out their money. So let's continue. And I want to start by saying this. This is the most important part of this video. We're going to hear it right now. ChainLink renders Polkadot useless because of CCIP technology. Do you hear me? ChainLink renders it useless, which means, in my mind, Link literally should be up 6x from here. Dot, you can stay the same. I don't want anybody's bags to go to zero. You can go sideways for 10 years. That's just what I think. Not what I think. I mean, it does. It does. Because look, ChainLink, friends. Okay. ChainLink CCIP, the technology that lets you sit in here. You can run a private blockchain. So you can go to your garage. You have a little Windows 95. You're playing Doom on it. You have your little private blockchain, P1, and you can provide data to CCIP. Someone can come and grab it from you. And then another person, he lives in a little cardboard box. He's another private blockchain. He can provide data too. Now, why is this important? It's because that person providing data and connecting to the chains, he can have infinite computing power himself. He doesn't need to share it with lots of people. So what happens is this person can just give this valid data out to CCIP, okay? Now, what valid data? Don't worry. Just it's like basically the engine fuel. And then somebody can spit out like a super application, like an X application. Like they use financials from different chains. Now, of course, there's going to be other chains. Here we have like PulseChain. You're going to have Ethereum, for example. Let's just use them too. So this X application, it might grab data from private 1 blockchain, private 2, Ethereum, and PulseChain. And then you have all these together and it spits this out, what we call a super app. So right now, contracts are smart. Not really, because they can't use more complex data, but that's why Chainlink allows them to be smart. Now, if you look at this, keep this in mind. You're like, wait a minute. Okay, so people just need to connect to CCIP, and then you can link everything together. Yes, that's why CCIP is actually being adopted. Now, let's continue, right? The most important part is $400 million of Polkadot being unlocked from 2 years ago. I did it, by the way. I did it, made posts. I go, hey, man, I'm trying and I'm doing it. Friends, we were excited back then. I wasn't so excited for Polkadot, but we're like, hey, you're going to... This is the sad part. It's like, hey, it's going to lock my money up for 2 years. We can't sell. Isn't that going to be decent? It'll go through. And then it was just the worst decision. The worst decision ever. If you have a look at where we did it, oh my God, we did it right at the top. Wow, that was literally us right here. This destruction. That's a monthly chart, friend. That's a monthly chart. 700 days down in a row. That's crypto, man. Crypto is disgusting. Just a friendly reminder as well. If you're new, take a seat over there. Please keep your back straight. Remember, because of Metcalfe's law, if you lose 66% of your users, you'll drop 90% in price. So what that means is, if you start with one person in your network, you go to 100 and you come back to 33. So you go up, you're 100x, you come back 33. That is minus 66%. No, minus 90% in price. You've lost minus 60% of the users. This is the number of people, by the way. Okay, so you went from one person to 100 people back to 33 people. On this 33 people mark, even though you go, wait a minute, we have 33 times more people than what we started with. Doesn't matter. You drop 90% from the top. Just to explain to you. So, yeah. Okay, so continuing. Okay, so, of course, I did the parachain auctions, and we got to continue. So, Mr. Virtual Bacon, Dennis is a friend of the channel. Want to let you know, did great research. Let you know, when I get my back my dot, I'm rotating into something else. So I did digging into the parachains, and I'm just like, yeah, they're doing a revamp, friends, dot 2.0. But look, I'll just be honest, man, this sounds like dot 2.0 is like, hey, let's just change the name a bit so people think it's something new and better, and then we can dump on them. It's just, I'm just being honest with you, all right? Now, look at this. I think everybody else is going to turbo dump because it just, you see, this is the unfortunate part. In stocks, okay, stocks are different. Stocks are blue chip professional. What I mean by that? Also boring, less upside. So people won't sell a stock because they got bored of new, more exciting things coming. All right. So for example, people aren't going to sell Johnson & Johnson down with so much force that, you know, that, or because they see, oh, Tesla's the hot new thing. The market splits them up. The stock market's been going for over 100 years. Do you understand me? So that is not a threat. In crypto, we're all degens. We are all mental asylum hospital patients. Okay. None of us are normal. Okay. Don't even think we're normal. Okay. We got peanut brains. We got everything in between. So what happens is Polkadot, because it's all based off network effects, right? And just people joining and leaving. If Polkadot just stays stale and boring, its price gravitates down. Just like everything else. That's why in crypto, friends, that's why we see this, the classical chart, right? The classical chart, I'm drawing down. So you see the classical chart is you just sink forever. What's this sinking forever? This sinking forever is you can't get in more people. People are leaving. That's what sinking forever means. In stocks, you don't have this whole network effect pricing. It doesn't have, oh, people are leaving. It goes, oh, people aren't optimistic about the future cash flow. All right. So it's a completely different, it's a different paradigm of thinking. That's why crypto fools a lot of people who think they know everything. They don't. That's why also it upsets people who are bears, people who are cucks, people with hunched backs, people who wear brown crumpled slippers. It upsets them. Why? Because they watch peanut brains like us go, you know what? I think everything's going to work out. I'm just going to hold. And then it goes up eventually after years, and it goes up over and over again. And the bears every time get upset. They go, damn it, I missed it again and again. So let's continue, right? Now, but the Polkadot system doesn't work. Why? Why does the Polkadot system work? It's because it requires projects to buy in with heaps of money. You got to buy in, pay millions of dollars. They've got to raise funds from the community, and they join a slot. You know, there's a classic picture of Polkadot. You can see this is what it's actually meant to look like, right? So you have it here, the Polkadot parachains, a relay chain. So everybody's connected, and all these little nodes, these like different types of, you know, applications and communities, but you got to pay money to be there. That's the issue. And it's a lot. You have to buy DOT. You have to join into the DOT cult. Now, here's the thing. It would be great if Polkadot had a cult, but it doesn't have a cult. They hold hands. I'll tell you right now, friends, you can't make it in this world by saying, hey, everybody, let's hold hands. That only works after you show strength. Do you understand me? So I'm going to draw a little fist here to show you, okay? I'm going to repeat after, just repeat again, okay? You only can get everyone to hold hands after you show strength. You have to tower over everybody. You have to be the most aggressive, the loudest, the hungriest, the strongest. You have to be the most fierce and ferocious. Once you show that, then people be like, you know what? I want to hold hands with this person because they're pretty strong. We go to strength. Humans, we always go to strength. Look at men and power and how all the dynamics work. All of it goes to strength. All of it. Leaders, everything. We want conviction. Conviction is strength. Conviction is people are very strong with their words. I don't say, oh, you know, things might go down and I might be scared. I go, no, hey, it's going back. You know what I mean? It's a completely different paradigm of thinking. Polkadot don't have that. Polkadot started off with, let's hold hands, let's run around in the daisy fields, let's join, you know, drink out of my teacup. No, how about I buy you a teacup and you drink out of your teacup? So that's the issue here. You can see there's no cult, there's no guild. That's why, when I tell you, cults are useful, very useful. Actually, the most important thing in crypto, network effects. So they even have Moonbeam. Oh my God, I don't even want to show you this chart because this is going to make me vomit. Moonbeam, I did the parachain for that. It is the Polkadot EVM, right? So it could be like their layer 2, their connection to Ethereum. And friends, look, this is the ChainLink chart, but I'm going to type in GLMR, but I want you to be careful because Look, I haven't looked at this in a while, and I'm hoping it's a better result than what it is. I'm about to show you right now. Oh my gosh. You see what I mean? Like, come on, man. We got wrecked. We got scammed. What is this? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I can't even measure it because it's so low. Like, it's just... Let's put it on a log chart, friends. Let's actually see what it was. Okay, congratulations. All the way you are down minus 99.69%. You know what I mean? So, by the way, you're wondering, like, who would have bought up the very, very, very top? How did it spike up? Do you want to know what happens? They pay market makers at the start when it opens to flush it upwards when there's no liquidity, just so you have higher price discovery. You see? Look at this. You think it's a coincidence? Not a coincidence. Okay, look at this. They market bought up to $50. This is exactly $50. So they wanted to create this big range for it. Did it work? No, you can't fool the market. You can't push the market somewhere and expect it to stay there if it doesn't want to. It only goes where it wants to go. And now you have this absolute obliteration. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the belly button, all friends. I appreciate every single one of you here to shock the algorithm. And this is the GLMR page section. I mean, you still have 170. You're down minus 99.7%. You have 175 million fully diluted. So it's just a VC ICO pumped up. Now, there are other coins down that much. You're like, how do you have that much? Yes, but that's a cult. It's different. It's growing. It's completely different mechanics. There are people who are demonstrating that they're still in there. With this, it's people demonstrating that they want to leave. So this new Polkadot system, to let you know, okay, so obviously we've got the huge unlocks. We've got huge unlocks. Everything's down. The new Polkadot system, how's it different? It's pay as you go. So the original system is this. The original system is you buy a 6 to 24 month slot on that parachain. You know the dots here? You buy a slot here, and then like you get access to the computing power. It's meant to be like super fast and cool. Now they've changed it. You don't need 6 to 24 month fixed. You can rent it for like 1 month if you want, 1 or 2 months. So it's more accessible. And expected release Q1 of 2024. But remember, we got in October here, we have the unlocks of people not giving a damn. So this is what it is. People just don't care, man. Just don't care. We have all this computing power. We don't have applications to fill them yet. Like, when are they going to come? I don't know. So in this new DOT model, projects can lease it out as I expected. And they're also discussing, you know, should we burn the DOT? So they're discussing tokenomics and how to revamp stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a while, friends. So I just want to let you know, of course, Polkadot is down minus 93%, but most L1 chains are. So it's not like it's anything different or anything new. Everything's just absolutely obliterated. And it's taken very long to recover. 2 major updates, as I mentioned, October 24th, January 16th. I'm pretty sure, man, so they're going to unlock before me. They're going to send it down to Goblin Town. Okay, it's finished. So you're going to get, we'll get whatever we can salvage for it and then try to punt on something else. Retailers will all dump, of course, 100% they're dumping. Don't ever trust retail. Don't trust emotional money. Ever, 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 ever. Don't ever turn your back on them. They are weak. Just like, that's why I tell you, at the tops of the cycles, when people are with you, they say, oh, I'm here forever, man. I'll never sell my crypto. Don't believe them for a second. They'll always sell their Bitcoin. They'll sell their Ethereum. They'll sell everything. Friends, they even sold USDC and DAI below $1. They sold it at 88 cents. You think they won't sell crypto down 99%? They're literally giving $1 away for 88 cents. People don't have any common sense when it comes to this because fear takes over. So why don't I ultimately like this new Polkadot model? It's because you need to be a solid project to buy in. With Ethereum's map and Ethereum's vision of the world, everybody can come in and share with it. Now, of course, Ethereum's expensive, but now they have the layer 2 chain, so you can go deploy anywhere. Just go and throw out stuff. And I like their approach because Polkadot seem like, I feel like Polkadot's a bit too realistic. I feel like Polkadot is meant to be in 10 years from now when we have a lot of dedicated processing power require applications and they need to all be in a home. That's what I feel Polkadot is. But right now, we don't have that. We just have people being degen casinos, trading JPEGs. We're so primitive compared to the next 10 years. That's just how I feel about it. Obviously, a special big bonus banana for you. 2,000 Polkadot devs produce nothing. PulseChain, 3 Indian devs, enormous active cult. Just to give you something there, all right? Now, Pulse should be worth more than DOT. It needs to be up like 500 to 600%. There's no way. There's no Polkadot cult. It's just different, friends. It's sad to see that these things can happen. But yeah, you got a chance to at least rotate. You got to have a chance. See, that's why it's a curse. Everything goes down, but then it's a blessing. It's like, okay, if my thing goes crap, I can buy other good things that are cheap. In the stock market, you can't do that. It's just your stock goes down 95%. Other stocks are only down 30%. Like, you can't go buy Apple at minus 99% down, unfortunately. Do you see how tough that is? But here, you only buy Apple like 10% down, while your coin's down 95%. In crypto, it's different. So don't forget also, ChainLink eats Polkadot for lunch. The CCIP tech is a serious Big Mac weapon. You know what else is a weapon? Our friendship. Always going to the moon and beyond. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Tell mum and dad we love and appreciate them. Tell mum and dad we're going to eat ripe bananas. And yeah, we'll wait and see on that Polkadot, friends. There's better options out there for now. We're going to see what happens. Catch you next one.